Bravo. To the future.
Would you say everything you touch turns to gold?
Not everything, but enough. My name's Paul Raymond. Welcome to my world of erotica.
As you cannot fail to have noticed, the big new British movie opening this week in UK cinemas is The Look of Love, the biopic of Paul Raymond, porn baron turned property baron. I'll be reviewing the film in full on the Radio 5 live film review show I do with Simon Mayo, Friday, 2 till 4. But last week on the show, we had Steve Coogan, who stars in The Look of Love as Paul Raymond, and that, of course, is the film's masterstroke. Now, the critics are kind of divided. Some like it, some don't. Tune in on Friday to see what I think. But everyone is agreed that the casting of Steve Coogan as Paul Raymond is a kind of a stroke of genius. Why? Well, it's not just that Steve Coogan's a good actor, which he is, but it's because there's something about the character of Steve Coogan which seems to chime with the character of Paul Raymond. Actually, there's something of Alan Partridge about the character of Paul Raymond, and it really got me thinking about those pieces of casting which isn't just to do with somebody being a good or a bad actor, but the casting fits because the person seems to fit. There's been a lot of talk about Sacha Baron Cohen playing Freddie Mercury in a biopic. And the minute you hear that, you think, yeah, that works perfectly. I've not been a huge fan of Sacha Baron Cohen's feature films up to now, but Sacha Baron Cohen as Freddie Mercury, that is a perfect fit. And casting my mind back, I remember when I first heard that Martin and Gary Kemp were going to play the Krays in the film The Krays. And at first everyone thought, well, can they act? Well, does it matter? Because actually, it's a really smart piece of casting. You think of Ken Russell casting Nureyev as Valentino. Again, more to do with the charisma surrounding Nureyev himself. And then, of course, the almost note-perfect casting of Madonna in Evita. I mean, I think Madonna's performance in Evita was extraordinary. I think it's outrageous that she wasn't recognised by the Academy. But there was just something about those two characters. Yes, Madonna, Evita, somehow cut from the same cloth. So my question to you is this. In an ideal world, in a fantasy world, who would you cast to play what role? What's the role for which somebody maybe you don't think is the greatest actor in the world, maybe they're not even an actor, maybe they're a pop star, maybe they're just somebody in public life. Who would play who and why?
Think of one person who you can say has never had a wank.
Mother Teresa?
All right, name me another person.
Gandhi.
Come on.